Let's see, do we got anyone in the live chat yet? Hello, Rufo Tris, Rooted Rockhound here, and with me, as always, is Geode Cracker and Collector. Seems like... Oh, there we go. I wonder if anyone got the notification. I see nobody, it says, on the live currently. Womp womp. Well, for those who do watch in the future, welcome to the Lapidary Lounge Live. And today we're going to be going over the results from our last live where we cleaned a bunch of quartz crystals. And I've got a bunch of them right here behind me. I showed some of them off and had a live sale last night. We did sell some, but I made sure to keep the ones that we cleaned last week so that I could show the results of those. And there's the goodies right there that Tyler got in the muriatic acid. And just wait till you see that really big one. It was awesome with all the calcite in there. It was wild. So anyway, again, welcome. I'm Rufo Tris, that's Tyler, and I'll let him say a little hello while I pull up the stream on my laptop.
Yeah, I was just doing the same thing on my tablet. But what is up, everybody? Tyler, also known as the Geode Cracker and Collector. As Rufo already said, we're going to be checking out the things that we did some cleaning to last week. A couple of these we already got a little bit of a peek at the end of that last podcast. Or sorry, not last week, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so he mainly focused on the crystal things. Already got a little bit of a peek at the end of that. Sorry, weird. Oh, there. And yeah, obviously you can see I mainly had geodes, which is nothing wrong with that. But we kind of got a nice comparison of the differences of the muriatic acid opposed to just some regular old iron out.
Yeah, one of the things that surprised me is iron out even removes the iron from the rock, especially the more porous it is. You can see the spots where it got really bleached and white. Like all of this was a very rusty, dark color like that, but you can see a lot of the rock got kind of bleached from the iron out. Not all of the staining got removed off of this quartz here. This one might need another little extra soak if we want to remove more of that quartz, or more of the iron off the quartz, rather. Right. Hello, hello. Anyone in chat? It's a quiet one today. Nobody has said hello.
This is very strange.
I'm looking. Let me pull up Whitney's account. I'm going to pull up the other Whitney's YouTube account and see if there's notifications up. Let's see, did a notification go out? Yep. Okay. And click in. Huh. Well, hello. Say hello in chat if you're here. Click the little live chat button down below. If you're on mobile or PC or whatever, click the live chat, jump in, say something.
Oh my!
Hang out while we talk about rocks today.
Yes. Oh, I can't. I can't.
Yep, I see. Kyle went live at the exact same time.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, there's 406.
We got Nick and Travis in the house. What is up, guys? Oh man, that's too funny. Oh
man. Hello, Nick. Hello, Travis. There's a little pile of cabs that I picked up today at the club. These were all little freebies from the club today.
What is up, Ken? How you doing? Hey, Nick.
Hello, hello.
I haven't forgotten about you. I know I've probably said that like 17 times now. But I've got some material that's going to be coming in from Kentucky Rockhound. So that's the last little bit that I want to have in there to have you guys have you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to play with. the longer the box sits here, the more and more stuff I put in it. So I'm striving to have it be one where they got to slap on the label that says you need to have 2 people carry it because it's too heavy. That's my goal. They slap a big old pink warning label on it.
So here's a better look at that, Tyler. I was trying to show you earlier, but now everyone can see. Some interesting black and white banding in that.
You put a light behind it at all? Try and see if it's got any light that comes through it.
I don't think it does, but yeah, we'll check that.
Your man
clip on my...
Well, I don't know. Maybe should I write a little sweet note on top of it saying sorry to whoever has to deliver this package? No,
Definitely
we're
no
trying
light.
to figure out what it is, Ken.
This is something I got for free today.
I agree.
Went to the
it looks
rock
like
club.
Man, those bands in it are kind of throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It feels like chert. It looks like chert. Everything about it seems like chert, but it's black and white bands. Black and white banded chert.
Just tape a 5 on the box for a tip. Oh, man.
So all of these right here, this all came from the club today. It was just a bunch of goodies that were in the free take me pile. Scraps either from other people's cuttings. This was a cab someone was working on that broke, or a tumble. Kind of looks like it was tumbled. How uneven that edge is. But yeah, that's for later. We'll get into that. For now, flip this back around. Chat with y'all for a minute. How's everyone doing?
Peachy key.
Yeah, Ken. Actual chevrons. I'll get some macro shots of that and I'll post on the Discord later. I'll be sure to share with everyone. Reminds you of the railroad chert? Yeah, it reminds me of the Idaho chert that I would find. Actually, any chert, really. The stuff in Idaho and Utah that we found a bunch. It's very similar to that chert, or what I found in Arizona on this last trip that we took to... I forget what the diamond place is called. Payson Diamonds.
Where's Greg been? I haven't seen Greg in a while.
Yeah, he's been busy working. He should be off today. Yesterday he got home and got off just shortly after my live stream ended. He's probably hanging out at Kyle's live or some other live or something right now. Or maybe he's not on YouTube at the moment. All right, let's flip this around.
Thought Jackie's over by Kyle.
So here's a bunch of that quartz we were showing off last time and cleaning up. The iron out did a really nice job taking all the super dark staining off of it. I meant to leave one or two pieces here just to show for contrast.
Hey, what's up,
but
Diggin?
I cleaned, except this one. This really big one is the only one that didn't get a cleaning, so you can see that's how dark the matrix was even on this. But the soak in the iron out removed all that dark nastiness.
Oh, there's Greg. I was gonna say, Ken said maybe he got in a fight with a moose. I was just thinking, I was like, I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. Is he all right?
Hey, Greg. Yeah, he's working on a Saturday, it looks like.
His ear must have been ringing. I messaged him and said, hey, they're looking for you. Yeah, Greg, we were literally just talking about, we're wondering where you were.
So last time, there was a big flat plate, and it just looked like a big flat plate of mud. Well, this is that one.
Dang.
After it got cleaned up, it actually had a nice little...
Look at that, like, peachy color on some of them. That's nuts.
Little druzy plate.
Or bronze. I don't even... You turn it and it just changes colors. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it caught a little bit of the sky off the window behind you. It looked like it was purple.
Right. Yeah, it's catching a lot of colors off other things. There's the sticker on the back of my phone. There's the window behind. Yeah, that one had a great little druzy plate. So this one, I think I'm not going to sell. I'm keeping this one for myself. Going to put like a little figurine on it, like a little miner or something standing on here. I don't know. I want to make a few little display pieces with some little figurine dude.
We're a little right in the box right now. was gonna say I've got a little Ragnar statue from Jeremiah, little purple
Oh
one.
yeah, nice. So
we should each make
it's
our
gonna
own.
happen. Look at this. This is the only spot the crack is not attached. It comes to here and then starts again like a half a centimeter or so away. But this crack goes all the way around. It's loose. This rock wiggles a little bit.
Oh, that makes
I don't
me.
think this is gonna stay together.
Greg votes put a moose on it.
Put a moose on it.
Calypso, we got Springfield in the house
Mia, welcome, welcome.
as well. There's everybody. What's up, everybody?
So Mia, hello everyone.
Drop those likes if you're watching. We got 12 in the house and only 5 likes. The more likes it gets, the easier it circulates to new people. If we can bring them into our world of obsessing and spending money on rocks. So drop those likes.
All right, let me pull up live chat. Now I have put a moose on it in my head to the tune of tear the roof off this sucker. Alrighty, so yeah, we got a handful of people joining now, so we can get into it and start talking about these. I showed a few of the quartz, just a couple that were cleaned. This was the other one. If y'all remember, I suspended one halfway in the iron out, and I put one all the way in that were similar sizes. I may have actually done this on the video after the live, but they were both the same amount of iron stained. But this one I suspended to leave this part out of the iron out because I wanted to leave that staining on there to have some intentional color to this one. Thought it was kind of a nice contrast.
Woo. What up, Cuddy Rockhoundin'?
So yeah, thought that actually turned out kind of nice. I removed most of the staining off this whole bit down here, which revealed this beautiful crystal. But then we still get this nice coloration on this one.
All right, I need to go grab an energy drink.
Yeah.
I'll keep yawning right next to the microphone.
You got it. I was just going to say you should start showing off some of your geodes now. I was going to say you next, but I'll show off a few more crystals then.
Yeah, no, it's all right. They're right in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
So, for those just joining, welcome. Again, I'm Rufo Triss, and with me, my co-host for the Lapidary Lounge Live is Tyler, as always, the Geode Cracker Collector. And so far, everyone here today I recognize as a regular, so hello, and appreciate y'all coming. Oh, everyone knows this is one of my pet peeves. I didn't realize this was open. So, appreciate y'all coming and hanging out and being here. We're going to hang out, and I said hang out like 6 times in a row. I need to stop that. We're going to check out the stuff that we cleaned on the previous episode. So if you didn't watch the last one that was on Tyler's channel 2 weeks ago, it would be episode 5. You need to go watch that one where I put the pieces in iron out and he put the pieces in muriatic acid. And that's what you're going to see. It's over on my left or my right? I think it's, I guess it depends. How's the stream look? Okay, yeah. It's over on that side, right? No, it's that side. Oh, I knew that sounded familiar. Oh, yes, because his face wasn't up. Sorry, yes. That's Tyler, Geode Cracker and Collector.
Oh,
He runs a little podcast with me. We do this together.
woo, it's
There
me.
it is.
I normally just focus on the rocks. I don't care about my face. People talk smack about my face if you haven't seen that short. So, but yeah,
Dig in. I will get to your question in just a moment. What he asked, what else is in? What else does iron out have in it? He's only used oxalic acid. I'm not 100% positive. I forget what it is, so I will have to look at my iron out really quick.
If you use the liquid iron out, the main active ingredient is oxalic acid, but essentially what the powdered iron out is acts as oxalic acid, but it doesn't actually contain oxalic acid, to my understanding. But Chris is gonna read the bottle. Mine's, yeah, I think mine's over.
Grab it. Yep.
What's up, Annie?
I'll go grab it back. So you just take it away and show off some of the things you started cleaning last time.
All right. Well, this was the tragedy. This was the experimental. Uh, it was a fossil plate. It was full of lots of shells and corals and things like that. And I had a feeling it was gonna die, but it's no longer a specimen. It's just kind of a whole lot of nothing. um, Towards the end, I kind of tossed in some random things. Like we had this is a piece that I found in Missouri at Haunted Ridge. So I kind of tossed this one in to see if it did anything. And as you can see, there's still some loose clay in there. So didn't quite do much to it. I wish that I showed this one. I'm going to show you guys last. I wish I showed this one on the podcast because Chris was talking and I just kind of quietly added this to the container. I've showed it in the past, so I'll have to go and get clips of it and kind of do like a side by side so you guys can see, or go and search through my buckets to find the other half of it because it's around here somewhere. um, but that one ended up being really nice. All right, let's see what do you got?
Where's the actual ingredients on this? I just see a lot of safety and instructions. Ingredients, there we go. Propylene glycol. Well, that can't be it. Ingredients, propylene glycol. For more ingredient information, visit summitbrands.com. So they don't even tell you what else is in there.
Yep, see, it's not oxalic acid, but it acts like it. Sounds good.
Best on rust. Works great on rust. It doesn't work as good on like calcite. You want to use vinegar for that. But you can get the strong vinegar at the store as well. Anywhere you can buy this iron out, you can buy strong vinegar.
Mia, are you on Facebook or Instagram?
Did you ask Mia?
Yeah, Mia, because she still hasn't.
No, she's not.
Okay.
Maybe on the Facebook. She's not on Discord.
Yeah, that.
I don't know that she's on Facebook.
Yeah, somebody want to look up the active ingredients of the powdered iron out? Oh, that's all right, Mia. The powdered iron out doesn't have oxalic acid. The liquid one does. That's what we were trying to see.
Yeah. How about I'll email Mia with a link to yours to make sure it works right. I don't know. I'm not sure why she can't.
Yeah, or Mia, if you want to just message Chris, whatever it was, and then he could forward it to me.
Yeah.
All
right. Did you show you didn't show the good one yet. You're saving that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to save the really good one. This was one, it probably could use a little more cleaning. This piece looked a lot more similar to this one. So it did a fair amount of cleaning. Honestly, I think this one, it probably would have had a better cleaning in oxalic acid because that 100% is just iron staining. Whereas, the other cleaning that the muriatic acid does is like melting out the calcite, like in that geode and things like that. So it's a little more aggressive, but I think this one might have been better suited for the iron out because it just mainly combats all that crap in there. But compared to what it looked like in the beginning, you can see it cleaned up really well, but you can still see all that shimmer and sparkle underneath there. So it can still clean up more. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh, this one cleaned up pretty well. I like the little amber tones that were kind of left over by it. Like if I were to soak this in iron out, it would just completely bleach the color. Not bleach, but bleach in the sense that all that red clay that was left in there would have been completely gone. I like that it's got a little bit of it left. Gives it a little more character than the
Yeah.
next sparkly quartz geode.
Yeah, I like when there's a little something left in there.
Right. Yeah, that one was really really nice. I think I'm gonna lower my lights. I got them high like I'm doing my my geode cracking. So I just walked them over because I was last time I used them was doing that. Let's see what else we got. This one here was another. This is another sliced Kentucky geode that I tossed in there that I thought might have some calcite, and definitely opened up some little cavities in there. This right here, it's a little hard to tell. I want to scrub it some, but I believe that's botryoidal right there. But it's just got a whole bunch of crusty stuff left on it.
Interesting.
But this one was completely solid, completely flat when I put it in there, so I really didn't know quite what to expect. But so that's more of the attraction. That's why I like the muriatic acid, because I crack open a whole bunch of geodes, and there's a fair amount of them that are just solid calcite inside of them. Speaking of which, in my my last live geode cracking, we actually put one in the acid. So let me go see if that one. I think that one's been soaking in the baking soda. I can't remember if I put the other half of that one in there or not. If I didn't, I'm going to toss it in there now. Oh, ominous jellyfish! Hello, is that you on it? I'm assuming. Or is
Yeah, that was me. I was just typing to her. I didn't realize that I wasn't muted. Yeah, I was just typing to Mia and telling her that's my girlfriend's account, but that was me typing on it. So yeah, that's Whitney's YouTube account, but I had it on my laptop. Was me. Alright, so what y'all don't see is I'm pulling out all these other cabs here. Alright, I'll have to get ready to head to the barn again. Oh, alright, Nick. Well, take care. Have fun with the horses. You're gonna miss a lot of really, really awesome cabs. Some nice mossy ones, too.
All right. So,
rather blank for cabs.
I'm going to interrupt.
Stuff I'm gonna.
But
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, the geo that I'm talking about. So we cracked this one last week on the live geode cracking. So this one hasn't gone into the acid yet. I'm going to go toss this one in the acid now. But this was the counterpart that we tossed in there, and all that quartz was in there. And just looking at it this way, you wouldn't have guessed that that was full of quartz. So I'm going to go toss it in. We're going to kind of basically do a little repeat of what we did last week. And we'll see what this looks like at the end of the podcast. But expect some nice, pretty quartz like that. And I like that little bit of calcite that's left in there. It's really etched pretty. It looks really, what's the word for it? It's got a nice luster to it. It's not really decayed and dead like this stuff over here. So I don't mind when there's a little bit of calcite left like that.
Yeah.
Just a cool little reminder of what it looked like before. All right. Yeah. Back to you. Sorry. I'm going to go flop that into the acid.
Oh, no, you're good. I just jumped in to fill in while you were away. All right. So everything here is stuff that I got, not this, but all of this here over to all this here. All of these goodies were things I sat and picked out of the giveaway bin that was free stuff at the club that I'm in. So a lot of it's like trimmings, where people were working on things that broke, and then they'll throw it in a bin. But most of this, actually, that's not quite true. Most of this was from what I showed last time in a recent video from a member who passed away. So most of these little pieces are from one of the club members recently passed away and left all this stuff behind. Oops, dropped that one. So this one's like a Montana agate. Looks like it broke while someone was making it. We'll fix it up, make it a little tiny triangle piece. Let me get a light to put behind it. Where'd my light go? There it is. So that one's got some of that really cool Montana banding in it. You can see it and you're just like, oh, yep, that's a Montana agate. You just know it. So got a couple of those. This one's really white. Man, I'm looking through my phone camera instead of directly at stuff, so I'm getting real butterfingersy. So this one was a big chunk. I started to shape it up at the club. It went out to like here and was like a little jagged chunk. And I put it on their wheels for just a second, started to shape it up. I'm going to put it on my flat lap and properly shape it into apparently a Nevada, reverse Nevada. Yeah, that is a pretty one. It does have iris potential. Yeah. Yeah, no, these type are the ones that are pretty good potential, but I've got a couple really, really big ones, plus Travis just sent some. So that's not the really tight banding right there, but down at the bottom you can see the really tight banding. But we'll want bigger pieces to look for that. Where's the other one? This one was really cool. So is this one. Hold on, I'm gonna have to fix the zoom here a bit. That one's really mossy. Just got a bag of similar things someone sent in a box. All Rock Club scrap pile stuff. Nice, Ken. Yeah, this was a pretty nice pile of goodies. Let's switch out these ones. Ooh, what do we have here? It's got an actual ring itself. That's not just a flashlight. See, as I move it around, it's still got a circular pattern. What is this? Let's look at it in the light.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
You think that's jade, looking at it like this?
I like that way of explaining it, Edgy. Moss looks like real nature trapped in a crystal, for sure.
Oh yeah, you missed it, Tyler. Here, I was showing this one.
Oh, that's awesome. I would just constantly have a light behind it. That's wicked. Can you imagine coming up with that, making a pendant backing? Like you can set a cabochon in that's got a built-in light, so you can just click it on and your
right. Here's a big one for you. It's thick.
The heck is that?
It's got multicolored plumes in it. Not even plumes. I don't know what you call it.
Like
it's
pink.
Kind of mossy, kind of plumy moss. I think it might be Graveyard Point. I don't know. It reminds me of some of the stuff from one of the claims out there. It's interesting. Got a real pretty color to it.
There's probably a lot that will go into making those backlit backings. So it's a battery that won't just explode, won't get too hot if you leave it on. You know, it's probably got a lot of trial and error behind it. That looks like a stick.
I think they're just chunks of. Oh, I don't know. That looks like obsidian.
That fracture looks like obsidian, but it's hard to tell. It's pretty scuffed up with being cut or grinded. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
look, see that line there? That's obsidian. It's
yeah.
like mahogany obsidian.
Yeah. Get it wet.
Yeah, let me grab my spray bottle.
Oh, he does that. This is another one of the ones that I had cleaned up. You can see a big old chunk of bear right there that survived the acid. So obviously not calcite. If it was, it would not be there anymore. Which is really cool. I was really nervous. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
That almost looks like,
surprise!
is that gold sheen?
Yep,
That's pretty.
surprise! It was gold sheen the whole time. I had no idea.
We would have thought it was
A lady
mahogany
just
on the scuff.
Well, a lady just handed it to me today. This wasn't from the member who passed away. This was from like the trimmings box, and she just grabbed a baggie of these out, and she's like, "Here, have this."
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's the light keeps messing with it, so the camera doesn't see it, but there's more gold sheen in it in this one too. That one's got it really. Ooh, that's nice. Cool. I'll be making those into some cabs. This must be the same. Oh, sorry, I forgot what you were saying. I got so distracted by that.
Oh, you're good. I don't know what I was saying. Man, I don't know if you guys can hear that sizzle from the that geode in the acid over there, but it's going nuts. Sounds like boiling a pot of water over there. You know what? While you're showing some things, I kind of want to look for the other half of this. I know I've got it here somewhere. Mini rocks.
What is this? Sodalite or lapis? Hold on. Might need to look at this one in the black light. Whoops. Whoo! That's some sodalite. Yeah, the lady who handed it to me said it was lapis, and I told her it wasn't. They had a whole bin of it. They were working with they had a couple pounds of it in this bin all slabbed up, and she's like, "Oh, look at all this lapis." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure that's sodalite." But I didn't have my black light with me to check, and surprisingly at the club, they didn't have a black light handy either. This was in the trimmings box. I'm not sure what this one was. More sodalite? Maybe it's when they were trimming it up. Someone left some in the box. Yeah, looks like the same kind. Oops. Bumped my light. Alright, what else do we got here? I just grabbed anything that looked reasonable size to make even small cabs. There was like hundreds of little pieces of trimming stuff in there. Jasper. Kind of like a pictured stone. It is a picture stone of an ashy day when the volcano erupted. It's the ash fall starting to come in. Yeah, Neji, that's why they gave it to me, is I showed him some of the rings I was making and some of the small pieces I was working on. So she's like, here, take a bunch of the trimmings too. She's like, some of this will be perfect. That one's cool. It's got a little more wet. Oh yeah, that one's really cool. Check that out. So something I was thinking, which we need to try, or I'll test on one of my own lives and not the Lapidary Lounge, but whoa, check out that color. I wanted to test doing music in the lives, like having a little bit of background music, but using the copyright-free music. I don't know if you just have to put the credits in the description before starting the live or what, but I want to figure that out. That one's wild. Beautiful colors.
So, look, check this out. So, it's a big old Keokuk geode I had cut whenever at some point and tossed it in a bin. And look what's hiding right in there. There's some blue barite hiding right in there. Didn't even know.
Nice. Those are cool.
Just hiding. Look at the big gnarly calcite on that side.
Big old chunk. Nice. And the big old crystal. This one's already a nice little triangle. I'll just probably cab it up as is, as a triangle.
Go continue the search for that darn half of a geode.
I still really like this one. That's beautiful. One of my favorites. I have no idea what this is. Get it on the wheel and see how soft it is. It seems like a maybe shirt. Maybe it's a jasper. Oh, cool though. Let's see. Where was it? This one.
Pardon the sirens. I don't know if you guys heard those.
Yeah, a little bit. It's all good. Nice plume agate.
He's streaming in the hood.
Oh man, you know the pictures of those space nebulas? Look at it right there. That's the space nebula cloud.
Oh, that's wicked. That is wicked. Another one that I would just keep a backlight behind. Wow. Let's turn this podcast into a sale, but I'm going to
Yes. Ken is right. Pillars of creation. That's it. Pillars of creation. Mia said, "Is that a little piece of smoky agate?" I don't know. Yeah, I was talking to her as well. Okay. Back to showing a few more of these. We've got like 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more. I was going to say 10, so that was a pretty good guesstimate. Just eyeballing it. Oh, this must be the other half of that one. What was... Huh. Oh, I bet they were going to do like a heart. Like they cut it and maybe we're going to make it like a broken heart that they can mend back together. I don't know. Interesting choice. Oh, I meant to show this one in the black light. That's the one that was like the pillars of creation. As Ken so kindly reminded me the name of. It's got some good UV reaction. Nice ghostly plumes and a little bit of banding in there. Hard to pick up on the camera, but definitely a little bit of banding in the center of those plumes. Very cool. Missed something in chat there. Target food. Oh. What's this guy? Interesting. Maybe some type of crazy lace. End cut fragment of some type of some sort of agate. All right, a few more here.
I can't find that half.
Yeah, you've been trying. Been hearing you going nuts back there looking for it.
I've got so many bins and buckets around. I'm like looking in all of them. And I need to pay somebody like $50 or like take whatever geodes you can carry in your arms to come and help me organize.
I bet this must be off the same slab.
Oh yeah, that looks like it.
Oh, maybe it was the part right below it.
Dallin
Slab over.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. That little stinker, he takes a lot of rocks. I found a little stash of them in his room that he had taken out of Paisley's room. Well, you can't steal her rocks. Come on now. You want rocks? You just tell Dad. So we take you outside and you take your pick from the garage.
All right, Dad's got plenty of rocks. Don't gotta steal your sisters.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys
Nice piece of.
this one since we're showing off really pretty things. This is my favorite thing that I've polished. I think. I don't even know what to
Oh
call
yeah,
it.
I really still like that one. That one's awesome.
Call it a palm stone or whatever, but this is Kentucky dendritic Kentucky agate. Those dendrites right there are inside of the bands. There's got some crazy cube things going on inside of there too.
There's some dendrites.
Really, really pretty. This one took me a long time. I did this one on my flat lap, but it came out really, really well.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Because this one didn't look like it was see-through.
Yeah, no, that's cool. All right, let's see what else we have. This one was one that I cleaned up. Ah! Holy shit.
Oh no, what happened?
No!
Tell me it didn't break.
No, the rock didn't break, but it killed something. Part of the mess on my floor, everybody. But it killed my light.
Wow. It hit the cord.
No!
It burst that cord. Oh my god.
I'm about to fuck that. Oh no! Look at that.
That's crazy.
Oh no! Pardon my swearing. I think I dropped a bomb back there. But oh my gosh! Oh my! That Geo just took out my light. Son of a gun! Oh my lord! Everybody gets to see that the foam from when it made that shadow box is still on the ground. Dang it! Yeah, I gotta find my little soldering kit. I'll fix it. It's just such a pain. I can't believe that happened. Oh my goodness. Anyways, now that we're down to one light, I'm gonna have to turn my flash on. Hold on. This one was pretty much completely black, coated in black, and it cleaned up really, really pretty.
Hey there, Rocky Mountain. Welcome in.
What
Stay
up?
warm in that storm. It's gonna hit you guys pretty hard. Last I saw. Whoa. Look at that in the UV. That was unexpected.
Wow. Oh man, that's upsetting.
It's just one of those days. It's been one thing after another today for me. I got to the club, and I got to the rock club, and I got out before I went in. Got all my rocks and stuff I was gonna cut. Got everything ready. I got this big old bin here. Everything I just showed you guys was stuff I got from the club, but I had this bin full of stuff to cut up at the club, including some of the rainbow obsidian. I was finally gonna cab up a slab of that rainbow obsidian and get that cut into like 9 little pieces for 9 cabs. I'm gonna slab up some of the Montana agate. And anyway, this is like a big old chunk of amethyst I found on the beach here. The saws were down. The guy had taken all the saws apart and was cleaning them and deep cleaning the saws and drained all the oil and was trying to remove all the sludge and stuff. So couldn't use the saws. I helped a little bit, and just walked around talking to people. There was a bunch of new members joining and chatted with some of the new members, talked to them about going up to the Herkimer claim. So the Herkimer claim for the club is very small. Only a few people can go a day. They only allow a few people at a time to go in, and because it's very, very, very tiny. It's like, from what I understand, like the size of this room that I'm in right now or smaller. It's like my office. It's like this tiny little spot where you get to go mine. So anyway, I'm going to check that out long before Greg makes his way down here and or Tyler gets up, and we will go check out that property. And we already know what Mohawk Valley mineral mining looks like. I may also go to Area 51. So I'll have a comparison of those 3 places before Greg and Tyler come join me, and we'll know which one we want to go to.
Sweet.
They have flat laps too, or just saws? Oh, they have everything, Neji. They have what is it? They have 4 or 5 small saws. They have 4 big saws. None of the big saws are working right now. All of them are, well, for a couple of reasons, they can't run them in the basement of the museum anymore. So this club is in the basement of the museum, and they were too loud and making too much smell because they're oil saws. And so they were complaining that they were making too much smell upstairs for the people in the museum, and the little kids touring around could like smell the mineral oil in the rock saws. Anyone who has experience with that knows that they're stinky. So those big saws aren't working right now. Anyway, they have all those small saws. They have 4 or 5 of the, they're not Cab Kings. They're the Kingsley North cab machines, I think, or something.
Yeah,
they have
probably the Cabra 6.
Yeah, something like those. I filmed a bunch of it today, and I'll actually show it in a very short video later this week. But I filmed a bunch of stuff around the club today. They've got like 6 or 8 faceting machines set up as well. So they actually have faceting, like at least 6, if not 8 faceting machines set up and working there. They only have 1 or 2 flat laps that aren't set up and working. No one uses the flat laps. They use the wheels of the cab machines. They've got vibratory tumblers. They've got a whole bunch of tumblers there. They've got all sorts of Dremels. They have a silversmithing studio. They've got the torches. They've got a little kiln. People were there, like, you know, melting silver, doing ceramic. Like, it's a legit studio with, like, all this equipment. It's awesome. So I'll have a little video out this week showing just a quick snippet of the club, a couple minutes, short tour. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. All right, Greg. Well, have a good one. Thanks for lurking.
I'm trying to fix my light. Sorry, I've been quiet.
How's it going with that? You trying to wire it back together?
Yeah, I'm gonna get wired back together.
All right, so let me flip this around and show you this one that I dropped on the floor. I don't think I showed this off before, or was that the one I was showing off? I don't know. I was sitting on the floor though. No blacklight reaction. All right, let's see if any of these other ones had a hidden blacklight that I missed, or hidden UV reaction rather. So we got that one.
Nah, ain't no Crips around here. I'm just kidding.
You need crimps.
Oh, crimps. Gotcha. Sorry.
All right, so this one that I think was like a chert. Some of the white banding seems to glow in the UV. The banding is visible in the UV. And I have no idea what this one is.
Yeah, that thing is. Whoever helps identify gets a small piece of it.
Yeah, I was debating like if I want to cab it up, like do a whole bunch of slices of it. The thing is it has this pocket opening up in it. Oh, and look, you can see a couple little points in there. Couple nice little. Oh, there's actually a couple nice little crystals in there.
Yeah, almost looks like calcite.
They're very clear. I think they're quartz, unless it's like an optically clear calcite.
Hit it with the UV and look in that little pocket. Yeah, see, that looks like it's glowing.
Not just the UV bouncing around in there.
Oh, it looks green.
Yeah, maybe there's all that fuzz too. There's that green though. Huh. Yeah, it's funky. I like it. I can't believe no one saw this one. It was in a pile with a bunch of pieces of slag and coal. There's like some coal and slag and just what looked like railroad stuff. But this was sitting in the little pile. I was like, hey, wait, that one looks different, looks banded. And I picked it up. I was like, sure enough, that's not like the rest of this stuff.
One of these
So
guys.
they're going to be doing a little auction soon, and it is members only to purchase stuff in the auctions. But I was kind of debating if I was going to like maybe buy a whole bunch of slabs at the auction that they do. I don't know. Get a lot of these little free goodies that they give out, and now I feel obligated, like I've got to buy something. So maybe during their little auction, I might buy a bunch of slabs and then make some cabs out of it and see what we have out of that to sell. Do you show off the good one yet? Did I miss that?
No, I haven't shown it off yet. No, you were chatting, so I was like, kind of over here stripping wires and stuff, you know. No, I'll show it here in just a sec.
So here was one of the other ones that was really dirty. Let me turn this light on. So this one was so dirty, you couldn't really even see that there was a quartz layer on the bottom, but soaked it in iron out for a while and showed this one off on my live last night too. But what I didn't realize until I cleaned it was that this was not dirt. I thought this was like a big old clump of mud or clay in there, but see how well I can get that on the camera. It's actually a nice little druzy, and it's got a bunch of little crystals in it. I thought it was pretty cool. This one appears to be bent. I don't know if it grew bent or under extreme heat and pressure somehow got bent. A little rainbow right there.
That's really cool.
Rainbow. But yeah, that quartz right there appears to have a bend to it. I've been told a little curve is natural. I'm kidding.
Oh no! What's happening to our podcast? I swore. No. Gosh, it's all downhill.
Yep. Got a little rainbow in that one too.
That's so pretty.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but I think it underwent some stress while it was growing, and maybe it started to was growing straight into here, somehow turned and then started growing that way. But you can see it comes up to here, and then all of a sudden just curves up that direction. It's wild. Not seen very many bent crystals. There was one more here while I was going through all these, and I don't remember where it is. But there was one more that had what looked like a little bend as well. So it must just be the way these were formed, like under immense pressure or something, while they were still forming. Like this one looks like a double terminated one. But I think it's actually two crystals grown together. One was grown this way, and this other, which has a slight double point, is grown that way, but looks like a double terminated one. But I think, yeah, just two grown together.
Science is awesome. I feel like a surgeon over here.
Right, I'm excited about it. I don't know if I've talked about it much, but like, there's the girl on TikTok, Rock Talk Kate. I think it's Groovy Rock Hound. She's got like 430,000 followers. But I guess she's cousins with my teacher in a class I'm currently taking, my planetary geology teacher. So they're cousins, and that girl is actually coming to teach one of our classes. She's going to come like be a guest one day and do a little thing. But she's done like TED Talks and other things. If y'all saw her picture, you'd probably recognize her. But she's mostly on TikTok, but she's done other little things, like I mentioned. So I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. It was like, oh, sweet, she's gonna come teach one of our classes. I've like talked to her on and off on TikTok over like the last couple of years.
That's really cool. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Right.
Do you have
like,
any
okay.
What class she's gonna be teaching, or just that she's
Yeah,
gonna be?
it's my planetary geology class.
Oh, planetary. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sweet.
Yeah, so it's my planetary geology teacher is cousins with her. So she's gonna come like teach our class one day, like come talk about rocks and just geology and stuff in general.
All right. If you hear an explosion, it's okay. I'm a trained professional MacGyver.
Tyler's gonna plug in his lights. He just ghetto rigged back together. We'll see how this goes.
So everybody says, "Eureka! Let there be light."
Nice.
Sorry, ADHD.
I can't believe your rock took that out, man.
I started doing it. I had to. I'm sorry, everybody. All right. So, the moment we've all been waiting for. I will remind you, this thing was completely full of calcite. Completely full. Give you a little sneaky peek. Oh my gosh, it turned out so stinking beautiful. We got that beautiful banding, fortification banding inside of there. Just, I love it. Beautiful Kentucky agate. Big, beautiful, bubbly botryoidal chalcedony. I almost said botryoidal quartz. Like, that's a thing. Love it. I have another half of it somewhere around here. Definitely looking forward to getting that one cleaned up too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I initially
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh. I was gonna say technically it is. You're not wrong when you say quartz because chalcedony is just microcrystalline quartz.
True, true. I'm glad I decided to do this because I had this. Basically, I found this, and if you go and you watch my Kentucky rock hounding videos from when I was down there, you'll see me find this on the side of the road while I was out there with Mike. But it was a whole geode, and it was just this little spot that was exposed. You saw a little bit of fortification banding, and it was just chock full of calcite, and they just like knocked off a little bit of it. And I picked it up, tossed it in, and was like, "Sweet, that's agate right there to me. It may not be the agate everybody else wants, but that's what I want." And I ended up cutting it in half, seeing all the calcite, and I was just gonna say screw it and just slice it. But as you can see here, we would have gotten one, maybe two real nice slices, and then it would have transitioned to being nothing but calcite in there, and I would have been so upset. And I'm glad
Yeah,
we went
definitely better this way.
and melted it. Yeah, that's for sure. It's gonna be a pretty one. Definitely one I think we'll try and do a nice face polish to. I'll probably just leave this side all crazy like that. And if I can find the other half and do the same thing, I might be inclined to put up one of the halves for sale. Because that's some really pretty stuff. That's for sure. And I'm doing a trade right now with Kentucky Rockhound, and his package is on the way to him. It should be there at the beginning of this week, Tuesday, I think. So hopefully get some material in from him relatively soon. So I have some more Kentucky stuff to cut open. I'm dying to cut some more Kentucky agates open. It's killing me.
Nice, yeah. And I realized what I was telling you earlier when I thought I grabbed one of the Kentucky agates. It wasn't. It was these, but the one that I think was a Kentucky agate, I didn't take because it was not in the free stuff. It was in the non-free bins.
Yeah. Why is there even a bin of not free stuff? Like, can you buy it, or is it just like?
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff for sale at the club.
Oh,
That
gotcha. You can only look at this, but that's it.
right. No, there's a bunch of stuff that is for sale. There is stuff actually that's not for sale or for taking. It's only for new members to work for free. So when you join and you become a new member, you can take anything out of this bin and work it for your first cabs. Like when you're learning how to make cabs and stuff, it's like the new member pile. So they gave me a couple pieces out of there when I joined.
Sweet.
Hello, Mom. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Just been hanging out, showing some pretty rocks. I went to the rock club today and got a whole bunch of pretty little pieces to make into some little jewelry bits.
Nice. And hey, we're gonna end up having to do like a 3-way video chat on like Facebook Messenger with me, you, and your mom, so she can pick out a geode. Because I'm like, you said pick out a couple nice ones, and I'm like, that's too much. It's too much pressure. It's too much.
I can just video chat. I know what she wants too.
Okay,
So
I'll lay out the nice ones, and then yeah, you can help me decide. I'm like,
yeah, the last few times we're video chatting and talking, I never think about it. I don't ever think to be like, hey, show me some geodes real quick. I always tell you later, I'm like, hey, geode.
yeah. Oh, ooh, oh, snap! Hold on. I might do an impulse thing right now. It wouldn't be ready today.
Yeah, this was the pile. All this right here. They're all free pieces I got at the rock club. Lots of little goodies. Lots of pretty colored stuff.
I see doubt. All right, so I got this like huge geode here from Kentucky that I cracked open.
Wow.
And
yeah.
I forget about it because it's not in plain sight on my shelf. It's kind of in the corners. But it's got a bunch of really disgusting calcite in the middle of it. But it's got really big bots.
I can see the bots behind some of the calcite right in the corner there. Like that's gonna be awesome if you melt that one out.
Like look at that.
Oh,
one.
yep. Oh, wow.
So I think I'm gonna go and put these in the acid, but I don't know if I want to do it now or if I want to do it with fresh acid and make a video. I'm gonna do this side because we can already pretty much see in there, and we're gonna get that little bit out. I'm gonna go put that in there, and then
that's a pretty good one. You should be like, I want to make this one look like this one or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
That's a great video though. That'll be nice to see that melted out of the other one too.
Because Ken's comment of I like big butts and I cannot lie is a statement that rings very true to my heart, and I came over here to get my big mama butt, and that one was right on top, and I was like, oh shoot, we should melt this. Just melt everything. All right, I got another big geode to show you guys. This one's actually bigger.
There's some big bots for you, Ken. Not as big as what Tyler just showed.
Like I said, we're going up bigger and bigger every time. This one here is from Indiana. Look at that. Beauty. I cried when I cracked this one open. And it was not on a stream. I used to do so much off stream, and now I try and show everybody everything that I do. And as you can see, I've done some cleaning. This half has been cleaned and ironed out, and this half is not. Get those lights over there a little better. But yeah, that's the mama bot. Yeah, if you like botryoidal, Nancy, I've got some really really nice ones that I'd be willing to send you.
As long as it doesn't look gross like this. she wouldn't like this kind.
Dude, I love that yellow. It's beautiful.
The color in this one is awesome. I love it. And it's got great little banding in there.
Shoot, now we got to go look at all the botryoidal. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Micro banding.
My face again. Woo! Hello, everybody. All right, we're going to flip around.
Got a bot flower.
It's a little messy over here. We got some orange botryoidal. Blues and yellows. This one is like borderline grape agate because of the way that botryoidal formed. That one's from Kentucky. This one's probably one of my favorites. The crinoid, exploded crinoid. So you can see the lines of the crinoid segment out here. Plain as day going down. You can see inside those lines were just completely replaced by the chalcedony.
That one's crazy. Just the fact that it's a fossil and replaced with the little botryoidal chalcedony, like it's just so awesome.
Yeah. We've got this big one back here. It needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's a creek rescue. I found that one right like that in the creek. Got pretty fortification going on down in the bottoms too. This is my only Tennessee geode. This one's some quartz over chalcedony, which isn't a normal one. Beautiful red botryoidal. That's a little chunk from Indiana. Another monstrosity back there. This one here is pretty wicked. I think this one is also from Indiana. So if you like botryoidal and you like that one, Nancy, I'll put that one aside for you.
That one looks kind of velvety. Has it kind of got like a velvety texture?
It does have a very soft velvety texture, and it's got those stripes which are really kind of really bonkers. This one's really nice. She said
yes.
Okay, yeah, we got that one for you, and we'll get you a good crystally quartz one too. But yeah, this isn't even all the botryoidal. This is just, I literally have so much that I cycle out and switch it all out. So I've got a bin just on the side of botryoidal that I'll get their turn. This is another really nice velvety one. This one was it's dirty now. That's not the dirt that was inside of it. But this one was actually an anhydro from this is a Keokuk geode. Almost every anhydro that I've cracked open has had that really pretty velvety blue botryoidal chalcedony inside. Oh, look at that. Found a hooditos over here. All right. Turn the camera around to hide the mess of my garage. And
yeah, I did see your text, Mom. I saw the text in the picture. I can show Tyler afterwards too, and yeah, we can pick out something else to go on the shelf. She sent me a picture to show what her little shelf is, and she wants something to stand out on a little display. So,
oh, gotcha, sweet.
We'll look at that afterwards after the stream.
Of course, it's not a twist off.
Oh, so I'm really bummed that they didn't have the saws going, but something I was gonna do today was slab this up, or rather, sorry, it is slabbed up. But I was gonna take this rainbow obsidian and finally make this piece into a whole bunch of cabs. Get like, I don't know, at least 9 cabs out of it. So much color going on in there. But
sorry,
I'm gonna do them all about that size.
Perfect. Who says you need a bottle opener when you have a flathead screwdriver?
Yeah, I need to go back and watch the mirror. Not watch the mirror. I was reading Neji's chat at the same time. I need to go back and watch that live and see who was asking about the 0.75 inch one. I know someone said that. Got all sorts of pieces I got in today too, so I don't remember what they said they wanted. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to show or talk about?
No, but I think I just noticed a big old chunk of highlight.
That's
botryoidal one that I didn't notice before, so I'm grabbing my light really quick.
when it was Everybody Rocks. Everybody Rocks said they wanted a squarish opal one. Yes, it's a very bright light. So I've shown it many times on the stream, but that window up there, you can't reach it because we've got that gap over the loft. You've been to my house, you know, but other people.
See those spots in there that are glowing really well, just underneath the flashlight? Watch. Right there. Oh, let me zoom in.
Oh, nice! Wow. Oh yeah, that really showed.
Big old chunk of highlight hiding in there. Didn't even know that.
Real phosphorescence there for sure.
Man, I feel like I need to just spend like a week and go through like all the geodes and stuff I cracked and opened early on, because like this one, big old spot of highlight I missed. This one, looking for the other geode, didn't even realize there's blue barite inside of this. I like, how many other geodes did I crack from the mine? I've gotten cracked hundreds of them. Like how many other ones did I miss the blue barite? Because it just, my brain didn't compute that it was something different. It just sees the blue, the subtle blue of the host rock and stuff. And unfortunately, I do not know where the heck my metal tongs are. I was gonna go and grab that geode out of there and check it out. But I moved a lot of crap around in here, and I'm not sure where my tongues are. I'm not about to stick my fingers into the acid to grab it. What you got?
So check this one out. Oops, smacking the camera.
Bummer.
Yeah. You know who sent this one. We won't say, but yeah, you know where that came from.
Yeah. That looks like
This
one
one.
I would have found and sent to you, but I don't remember sending it. And then I'm like, oh wait, never mind. Yeah. Those are pretty. Pretty.
Yeah, this one had some nice color, but look at the nice, look at the points down there. Oh man, little diamond pyramid points.
So pretty.
So what is that? Are those? Is that all quartz, or is that like a type of calcite in there?
Oh, weird.
It's got all these little diamond-shaped, double-terminated crystals chilling over there.
Oh, that's pretty wicked. I don't know. That looks like quartz, but I haven't seen quartz like that.
Yeah, look at those.
That's really cool. Oh, hell yeah. Those just like look like little, like, for lack of a better term, they're just like little midget double terminated. Like there's no body to it. There's just point to point.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, point to point. They're little double pyramids.
Those are wicked.
But that's what like a lot of it is in there, and I have no idea what it is. No, it's definitely crystal Neji. It's see-through. It's not a pseudomorph pyrite. It's an actual crystal that's totally transparent.
Those ones down there definitely have a good iron coating on it.
Yeah, there's an iron coating, but like even these ones here, you can see through them.
Yeah.
You can see the crystal faces on them.
Yeah, that's definitely looks like some wicked quartz. Get that baby in some iron
Well,
out pronto.
if you look at that one, it's not actually four-sided. It's a six-sided point.
Oh yeah, that one looks. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Looking at it from there, it looks like it would be a four-sided pyramid.
Yeah, quartz.
But then when you see it from there,
I'm cooking. Should have left it in the oven a little longer.
yeah. So those ones are pretty cool. Those I forgot to even look at. I just pulled them out yesterday, and I totally forgot to even look at them with the last package I got. I've just been sitting over here for a while. I was like, oh, hey, forgot about these geodes.
I have a lot of geodes I forget about a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'll have to show you later because I can't show you while we're live. But there was a interesting machine. I got a clip of it as well to show in the video I'm going to put out showing the rock club that I joined. But it looked like someone made a homemade geode cracker or rock crusher. I think it was a geode cracker. Another guy there didn't quite agree with me, but he's also like, I don't know this stuff so much. But it was like someone took a car jack and put two thin metal blades and made a car jack thing that you sit and crunch up, and it just puts the two blades together, and it's encased in a big glass box that's got a wood frame. I'll show you later, and I'll show it in a video because everyone's probably really confused right now by what I'm saying. But yeah, I'll show you the clip after this, and it looks like someone made a homemade geode cracker out of a car jack. I gotta move. The sunlight is getting me in the face.
Forget that. I'll make you something that can do that. That's awesome. Sometimes those homemade things can be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy and definitely homemade. I'll have to show you. But yeah, I don't know. Want to wrap it up? It's a little quiet here. Is there anything anyone wants to see specifically? Anyone have any requests, or is there anything you want to talk about, Tyler?
No, I was gonna say I think we kind of hit everything we were going to talk about. I realized I remembered like halfway into the stream the other thing we talked about that I think you also forgot about that we were
No,
going
I realized before that I didn't set my flat lap or anything up, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna do any polishing today.
yeah.
I guess you didn't show any cabs, but I did. I showed all the things I got today, and these are all gonna be cabs I'm working on in the future here. So
You said the grand puppies. She wants to see the grand puppies.
yeah. Yeah, they're probably asleep, being super cute downstairs. Let's go see.
They're
They're always super.
downstairs.
Where are they? Actually, I gotta go back upstairs. I think one of them must have been sleeping upstairs. Oh, she was. I didn't even realize it.
Right next to you.
Not that I ever won my bedroom, but she pulled down the covers. Look at her, little brat. You getting on my bed? Pulling down the covers so you can sleep on our bed? Yeah, oh, a little cute. She's like, I like your bed because it smells like you. Yeah, I've been trying to record him a bunch recently and get a video to show you all. Every once in a while when we come home, Hachi, the one that I just pet, she'll give a little aroo when we come in the door. But like never when we're trying to film it. Whenever I have my phone out, she won't do it. But if I come in and don't have my phone out, she'll do it. Like she knows when I'm recording. One of these days I'm gonna capture her doing it.
Like,
And
hey,
here's the other one
he's
in the
not
window.
to his phone. Woohoo!
Hi, you just staring? She's like, what are you doing, Dad? Why are you filming me again? Stop filming me.
After
The little
the other day and Dallin saw the dogs, he kept coming back to me throughout the day, going, "Phone, doggies on your phone, doggies on your phone." I'm like, phone anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
he's cute. That's funny.
bug
He wanted to
Chris
see the dog.
could see the dogs. Goofy.
All right, back to the rock room.
But yeah,
All right.
I think that's about wraps it up.
Yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out today. I know you have your choice in the many number of streams that are live on Saturdays now. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you guys. Remember tonight, 8:30 Central Standard Time. I'll be cracking geodes just like every Saturday for the past like year and a half. So yeah, I'll be doing
Keeping
that.
that.
Keeping doing what I do every week. You know.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kyle went live right after this started, and then Dave also went live right after this started as well.
Yeah.
Dave's been doing a lot of lives because he was at the show, and you know when he's down at the gym show, I expect him to be live many times a day because that's what Dave does.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. That's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions or recommendations or requests for the topic of the next podcast, be sure to drop a comment. Let us know. If you have an idea of, who you would want to see be the first guest on the show, also drop a comment and let us know. We've got a couple of people in mind, particularly the folks that you see most active, or content creators, I should say, that you see most active within the community. We've got 406 Findings, we've got Ragnar Rocks with Captain Cortez. A couple of guys who are interested. Let us know who you guys would want to see first and what kinds of things you would want us to talk about. And we're kind of brainstorming some other ideas on how to have viewers potentially call in to the show and talk to the two of us and kind of voice in on some different things. So we're trying to do what we can to make it user friendly and interactive with everybody. You know. So yeah, any suggestions, comments,
Yep.
concerns, comments and concerns, you can send to Chris. Any questions or good things. Just kidding. But yeah,
Yeah. Hey, one of my favorite podcasts I listened to for many years now. That's how they end every show, and they're like, "Send all your negative feedback to this guy, and send all the positive feedback to this guy." Yeah, we've got a couple guests lined up. Well, at
you
least I do. I've got a couple
can.
planned guests lined up when we get to that point. But yeah, we'll take more suggestions. There's some things I haven't told any of you. There's some things I haven't even told Tyler. I'm even thinking, based with how small our numbers are, not to try and get numbers higher, but to reward those who have been loyal. Maybe a giveaway next time. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, but maybe a giveaway going in. Some of the future shows will have a little cab giveaway or something. We'll see.
Maybe not the next one. Maybe like a episode 10. Like 10's a nice solid number. We're celebrating the 10th one.
Right?
You know, yeah, we'll bring.
Something.
I'm cool with that. Maybe do a show where when we're doing the giveaway, we just each polish something, and whatever we polish, we give away. Choose a couple winners or choose a winner or something.
Yeah. Could do something like that too. Yeah, we'll
So,
think about it, talk about suggestions, and go from there. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. We appreciate you coming today. See
yeah,
you later at Tyler Live. I may or may not be live again today. If I do, it'll probably be after Tyler's live. We'll see how late he goes. I don't know. I'm trying to do a whole lot more lives to get my watch hours up. I'm grinding those hours to get to the monetization point, but I'm also starting an Instagram/Facebook page, and I'll be sharing that all pretty soon, and it'll be all the same content as YouTube over there. But everyone's getting on the whole Instagram thing these days, so you'll get a look from me over there as well if you enjoy that more than YouTube.
hop on that
But you'll
bandwagon.
only get this, the live Lapidary Live, will only be here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube for life. That's it. We're not gonna go means.
Right. All right. Appreciate y'all. Leave a little like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Even though you've watched and you're chatting in the live, maybe still leave a little comment. It helps us a whole bunch. And we appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.
Later, everybody.